Hi everybody, it's Carrie. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. Happy February 1st. Today's video I have 5 super fun and easy Valentine's Day earrings to share with you. And of course you could switch up the beads and you don't have to use them for Valentine's, but that is the theme for our video. Puppies are playing, so it's probably going to get a little bit loud. So let's jump into our video and check out our supplies. Okay, so we're going to start off with the probably the most simplest one. So you don't need a whole lot of supplies. I've got eye pins. I've got this amethyst heart-shaped beads. I have a feather charm and my ear wires. Charms and ear wires did come from Amazon, so any of those links I have I will leave down below in my description. They are affiliate links if you are interested in any of these items. Okay, so we are going to take our eye pin, grab my pliers. We are going to open up our loop on our eye pin. Add on our little feather charm. These did come in a box of a whole bunch of different sizes and designs. And we are going to close up that loop. Going to add our heart bead on there. Make our loop. Just going to do a simple loop. Throwing all my pliers around, we can rack it. Okay, make our loop. Okay. I need to rotate my loop. So I'm going to grab eye pin on the bottom and my loop on the top and just give it a little twist so that it is straight. Then we're going to take your ear wire, open it up, add on my earring, and close up your ear wire. Okay, so super easy, cute. Okay, so we will set those aside. So our next pair is another easy pair. So these are what we are going to be making. So we've got our ear wires, head pin. I have this tube bead, silver tube bead. Got this pretty glass heart bead. They did come from Temu. I've got a few 3mm spacer beads and then some 2.5mm spacer beads. Okay, so we're going to take our head pin. We are going to add on our heart bead. We're going to add on a bigger spacer bead, one of the smaller spacer beads. We're going to add on our tube bead, small spacer bead, and then your bigger spacer bead. And we're going to make our loop on the top. And then we're just going to add our ear wire onto that. so another easy pair of earrings. Okay, so we will set those aside. Okay, so for our next pair, we've got these cute little kind of flowery heart earrings. So for these earrings, you're going to need head pins and eye pins. I've got this acrylic like tulip or trumpet flower, and I've got this little kind of puffy heart bead. I've got my ear wires. I've got this kind of filigree style spacer bead, as well as daisy spacers. Then I have a smaller bead rondelle and a bigger rondelle. I think a 6mm and a 4mm. Those they're kind of in the purpley blue kind of color. Those did come from Temu, as well as the acrylic beads. Okay, so we're going to take our head pin and our little puffy silver bead, add that on there and make our loop. I got these heart beads off of Fire Mountain Gems a long time ago. Trim that just a little bit more. Okay, and make our loop. Straighten it up. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take our eye pin. We're going to open that up, add on our little heart that we just put on the head pin, close that up. Okay, so I'm going to add on the bigger of our rondelles and then our acrylic flower. That way the rondelle on the bottom holds it and it don't go all the way down, but you can still see a little bit of the bead. Add on our kind of filigree spacer bead, our daisy spacer, and then our smaller rondelle bead. We're going to make our loop on the top, trim our wire, make our loop. Then we're going to add our ear wire onto that. And close it up. So there is our next pair of earrings. Alrighty, I'll set those aside. Okay, so for our fourth pair of earrings, we've got these cute little heart ones with the dangles on them. So for these, I've got this heart with a little flower in it. These came from Dollar Bead Box. I've got eye pin and some head pins, my ear wire. I am using 6mm rose quartz beads. Get that in the frame. I've got a few Ado pink seed beads, and then some of these, they're the clear silver lined ones. Okay, so to start with, we're going to make our little dangles on the bottom. So we're going to take our head pins, going to add on 1 rose quartz bead, a pink seed bead, and then 2 of the clear silver lined ones. So for the next one, I'm going to add on a clear seed bead, my rose quartz, and then a pink seed bead. Then we're going to add on a clear, a pink, and a clear seed bead, and then my rose quartz bead. Okay, so there's our little dangles at the end. Okay, so we're going to make our loops on these. Just going to do simple loops on all 3 of our dangles. You can add your beads on in any order that you would like on your dangles. Trim that. Am I in frame? Was I not in frame? Trim that a little bit more. Okay. Alright, so make our loop on that. We've got one more. Make our loop on this one. Okay. Okay, so we are going to take our eye pin, gonna open that up, and I'm going to add on our 3 little dangles. You can add them on in any order, and then close up that loop. So I'm going to add on one of my rose quartz beads, the heart, a bead, and a rose quartz bead. Then I'm going to add on a clear seed bead, a pink one, and then the clear one. So that's what we got. I'm going to make our loop on the top. Trim our wire and make our loop. So add our ear wire onto that. And close it up. There is those earrings. Okay, so set those aside. Okay, so we've got one more pair of earrings. So here are what those look like. Lay that out. Okay, so for our supplies, you need ear wires. I've got this little Chandelier heart bead. I have used this in a few tutorials. Did come from Temu. I've got an eye pin, head pins. I have these 6mm kind of deep red Rondelle beads. Then I have those in order. I have some little Rondelle spacer beads, and then I have some, that goes over there, then I have some 3mm round spacer beads. Okay, so you're going to need 14 rondelles for each earring. Okay, so these rondelles did come from Amazon. We are going to take our eye pin and one of our rondelles, add that on there, make our loop, to trim that, make our loop. Okay, so I'm going to take my pliers and rotate our loops so they are both going the same way. Set that aside. Each of our head pins is going to get a round spacer bead, and then we're going to add on a rondelle, a little rondelle spacer, rondelle spacer, and then a rondelle. So we're going to have 3 like that. So the other one is you're going to have 3 like that, and then 2 with only 2 red beads on it, like that. Okay, so we're going to do that to all of our head pins. Add all of these on here, and then we will make our loops. Okay, so I've got one more. Add all of these leftover beads on there. Okay, so there's all of our head pins with our beads. So we're going to make all of our loops. Okay. So really, my husband and I, we don't really do Valentine's Day. This year we will be married for 25 years, and we've never really done Valentine's Day. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys celebrate Valentine's Day. Is there something special you guys do? We've just never really did anything for Valentine's Day, but I know a lot of other people do, so I wanted to share some earrings. And really, like I said before, they don't have to be for Valentine's Day, they could be any time. Okay, so we've got one more loop to make. Okay, so there's those. Okay, so now it is time to put our earring together. So we are going to open up our loop and add on our little chandelier finding. So your one of your beaded sections with 3 beads is going to go on the first one. I'm going to take one with the 2 beads on it, and that is going to go in the second loop. I didn't open it up wide enough. Close that up. Okay, so we're going to add all these other ones on here. Okay, got 2 more. Okay, so our last one. Put on the end. Okay, so we've got that. We can't forget about our little single one we made. So we're going to open that up. Add that onto the top. Again, I did not open it up wide enough. The loops on these little heart chandelier findings are a little bit on the thicker side. Close that up. Okay, and then on the top, we are going to add our ear wire. I need to rotate that. Even though I just turned it around a minute ago, I'm going to turn it back around. Going to open up that loop and add on my ear wire. And close it up. And I just put my ear wire on backwards, so I'm going to turn that around. Okay. Close it up. Alright, there we go. Now we got it. Okay, so there's our last pair of earrings. Okay, so I will put all of our earrings on the display and we will take a look at them. Okay, so here are our 5 Valentine's Day earrings on the display. I think they all turned out super cute. Puppies came in from outside, so they're a little loud at the moment. So let me know if you have a favorite pair. Leave me a comment down below. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.